Hello, welcome viewers. Today we are going to be playing some Switchblade. Let's see what our dailies are. Let's see who's on. Let's see if we annihilated everything we see or deal with some nonsense. Scout, player, herder. One more match, 3 more scout, and 18 more herd. Shepherd the mob. Oh yeah. I'll play against them kids. I don't know why people are backing out like they are. They probably been doing that the last half hour before I got on. I bet the whole last half hour they just been backing out. Sometimes a whole half hour.
Dropship deployed. Enemy base core is under attack. Enemy base core is under attack. Enemy base core is critical. Dropship respawned. Enemy base core is critical. Enemy base core is critical. Enemy base core is critical. Upgrade. Enemy base has been destroyed. Excellent.
Quick.
Your team wins.
Real quick. Oh, 8-0. All right. Destroy mobs. Scout. Shepherd. Breaking up some bud here. Over waiting. We have to wait for matchmaking.
Porcupine.
I don't know who we're playing against. What, Muddy? Muddy's the only one who's even a player. I'm surprised Muddy didn't back out. Everyone else has been.
Ready. Go. Upgrade available. Enemy front tower is taking damage. Your front tower is taking damage. Enemy front tower is vulnerable. Enemy front tower is under attack. Enemy front tower is under attack. Deployed. Enemy front tower is critical. Dropship respawned. Enemy front tower is critical. Enemy front tower is critical. Enemy front tower is critical. Dropship deployed. Enemy front tower is critical. Upgrade available. Enemy front tower destroyed. Zone flare.
Okay.
Upgrade available.
Hey, what's up, Mark? I bet. I bet. Probably the worst it's been in a while, huh? You
Lockdown storm.
you got a thermostat inside, a thermometer inside, like outside. You can look at a phone. No, no, I mean like yeah, how cold? Did you look last night? How cold it get? Like 60, 40, worse. Right.
Dropship deployed. Dropship respawned.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the roof and overall the air, yeah. These guys are getting their ass kicked, but they're doing lame shit. What are you playing? Yeah.
Enemy mushroom tower core is vulnerable.
Right. Yeah, I'm like that with certain games.
Enemy
Do the
mushroom tower
dailies, get
core is
off.
under
You
attack.
know, instead of other games are fun to sit there and sit there.
Enemy mushroom tower core is under attack. Enemy mushroom tower core is
Right.
under attack. Upgrade available. Enemy mushroom tower core is critical. Lockdown storm.
Mm-hmm. You trying to figure out some kind of way. Damn. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm.
Enemy mushroom tower core is critical. Enemy mushroom tower core is critical. Enemy mushroom tower core is critical. Enemy mushroom tower core is critical.
Damn. You, Mark, would be overly good at it actually, because you listen and listen to music and that, and it's just a little electric knobs. It's not actually like hard. It's just a little
Enemy
electric
mushroom tower
knobs,
core
and
is critical.
you'd be more likely to constantly adjust it a little bit than most people that would just kind of set it and then forget it and be like a lazier
Tower
sound
core
guy
is
when
under
different
attack.
songs or different volumes come in the mic or the guitar. Yeah, it's really easy. It's just like this input, that put input, and that input, and you
Your
just
front
change
tower
their
is critical.
master volumes and the overall master volume of the out. Yeah, you could handle it. You both get paid, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, well, you got to pay my sound guy
Your
too,
front
besides
tower
me.
core is critical.
Got.
Your front
Mm-hmm.
tower core is critical. Your front tower has been destroyed. Shutdown storm. Remaining. Lockdown storm available. Lockdown storm. Dropship deployed.
Mm-hmm. Damn. He posted it and someone did it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But being fixed like that. Right.
Your mushroom tower is taking damage. Your mushroom tower core is vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Your mushroom tower core is under enemy mushroom tower core is critical. Upgrade available. Enemy mushroom tower destroyed. Your mushroom tower core is under attack. Your mushroom tower core is critical. Your mushroom tower core is critical.
Mm-hmm.
Your mushroom tower has been destroyed.
Yeah. Right. They don't treat you. Mm-hmm.
7 minutes remaining.
Yeah. That's sad. People just know you're hurting and help. That's why I quit doing it. But I was making a corporation money, so I quit. Like fuck them. Why am I making them money with my tools and my skill and my body? Even if I'm like, yeah, I could have other jobs though. I could have easy jobs, intelligent jobs. I just was really good at a mechanic, and you do have to be intelligent to be a highly trained technician the way I was, not just a mechanic. Mounting tires and doing oil changes, and I was doing highly skilled work. Individuals couldn't even do it. We had dealerships and other garages bringing shit to me, not really to our company, to me. Like, hey, I need help with this. I don't know what the heck. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's like I've already dealt with two of these. Like, you know what I mean? Because I just touch more cars than people. I guess I'm not afraid. Like, oh yeah, that year, this condition. I know exactly.
Dropship cancelled.
Hmm. Yeah, the corporation pays the paper pushers that do nothing but pay attention to the money that was spent and earned in that. They pay them more, and they wouldn't even have a job as a paper pusher if it wasn't for actual garages and actual techs. You know what I mean? But yet they pay the non-techs, the paper pushers, more, and they're just doing nothing. The business would run without them. The business would absolutely not run without actual mechanics. You know what I mean? And then the only other people that get paid besides the paper pushers is like their lawyers, the team of lawyers they keep for all their issues. You know what I mean? They were hire a bunch of people who don't know what they're doing, and they accidentally screw up someone's cars, and then their lawyers just kind of like, man, they signed at the bottom or whatever. Like they'd rather just cover their ass than actually just not have problems. Not even, not even that, not even.
Southbound storm available.
It was like minimum wage, man. It was highly skilled work for minimum wage. It's ridiculous.
Northbound storm. Dropship deployed.
No, they pay really cheap on their rotors. They don't. It's not like they bought them from AutoZone usually, where it's like, damn the price. Like, no, they have their own person. They get them $8 a rotor and charge 80. You know what I mean? Brake pads $1.50. They charge 50. Like, I know exactly how it works. When I still need work done, I still go back to that place. They don't like hate me over there because I quit. I still get my discount. And most places don't do that, but I still get my discount like I work there. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like I'm a veteran, except for just from my workforce of where I came from. Spent 10 years with a company, though. I got a little bit of loyalty. They wouldn't pay me what I was worth, and I told them that multiple years. That was finally the walkout. That was my New Year's resolution that year. Like, I'm going to get treated right, or I ain't even, you know what I mean? I ain't doing this no more. I ain't supporting that corporation. They're not supporting me properly. And he don't support you right. Right.
30 seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining. Dropship deployed. Five,
Mm-hmm.
four, three, two, one available.
hour, $200. That's he still ain't even tried to call you, hasn't he? Piece of shit. Yeah, call him a piece of shit. Yeah, tell him it's his fault you're upset, not his. Like, he don't get to be mad. You get to fucking listen and change. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Call him childish. Call him a bitch. Call him out. That's his whole life's built off of purposely fucking up so he could waste some years trying to recover from each fuck up. Wasted away his life fucking up, fucking up, fucking up. That everyone else gets to eat when he eats, but not you. Mm-hmm. I thought I had that. What the hell?
1 minute remaining. Solar flare available.
Pay him off like don't know him anymore. Like not don't owe him, don't know. Don't even know him anymore.
Solar flare.
Solar flare.
20 seconds remaining.
Dad won't do what he does for everyone else for you.
Unlucky. Your team lost.
Mm-hmm. Look at how quick those difficult Furies, the Plymouths and that. That's difficult. And that is not just going down a road, but a drag strip, not falling apart. Someone had a love. Someone had their time. It wasn't even necessarily money. You already got everything there. You got the parts. It's not even about money no more. It's just about the time you put into it and someone actually having the effort to fix it, like your dad as a mechanic. You can't literally make him, and he will never. He will never on his own. Just like you know, it's been a long time. You know, You should tell them again what year it came off the road and how someone else died after repairing it. It wouldn't even still. It wouldn't be in the shape it's in. It wouldn't have been. You know what I mean? It's had what, like 3 restorations and never got plated and drove again. All that effort, all that money, all this time, all these years, all your time working on it. Mm-hmm. Who was that? I mean, who was that though? It was family or friend of family? I don't get it. Jesus. Mm-hmm. When people quit buying her drinks. Then. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And yeah, just excuses. Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately.
Porcupine. Sundog.
What was that about, though?
Ready. Go.
Oh, well, and so you don't have a vehicle. Yeah. What's the difference? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He won't. Did you have a chance to, or it's just too damn cold? Mm. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm here still. I'm just that's crazy. That's crazy though. Shit. So the thing is, the people you do know, you don't see day to day. Like if you were to move state, right? But you, like how Josh got that other person help you out through the like, hey, he needs help. They would still do it long distance if they knew of you. It's not like they see you every week. But maybe there is friendly people now. I just didn't want you to get down in Florida and her and her mom just like basically turn against you or try to control you. Well, you're gonna do it like this, or we're not gonna feed you or house you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm. Not not like the help you need that you have needed.
Porcupine. Sundog.
Mm-hmm. They come out the dash nice, right? Or oh, column, not the. All right, so I'm thinking the one that pulls out the dash, and you can also twist it to dim. I'm thinking like the cigarette lighter pull push and twist for dim. Yeah. Or you pulled back the turn signal towards you. Right. As the S10, you probably got a spare one laying around. Hmm. Probably the same, wire, same plug.
Enemy front tower core is vulnerable. Enemy front tower core is under attack. Deployed. Dropship destroyed. Enemy front tower core is under attack. Enemy front tower core is critical. Enemy front tower core is critical.
Hmm. Oh, and especially because they're gonna act like it's a classic, it's hard to find, or they had to get it, or you know what I mean. Literally upcharger for older age and like VAT.
Front tower core is
It's a
vulnerable.
VAT. It's called
Front
a
tower core is
taxation
under
on
attack.
cool, like sport cars, muscle cars. Go try to get
Front
interior
tower
parts for
core
a
is
Toyota
under
Supra.
attack.
It's like Lamborghini pricing almost
Your front tower core is
for a
critical.
for a '90s Japanese car. You know what I mean? But because that one was iconic or like treated
Porcupine tower
differently, then
destroyed.
everyone then all the parts on it get treated differently. Right. But better than walking.
Upgrade available.
I'm not saying you're walking, but no, you got two. No, you got Mustang and the square body, but damn, if it was just the GTO and the S10, it'd be
Your mushroom tower core is critical. Enemy base taking down. Your mushroom tower core is
mm-hmm.
critical. Enemy base core is under attack. Deployed. Enemy base core is under attack. Lockdown storm available. Enemy base core is critical. Dropship respawned. Enemy base core is critical. Lockdown storm.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy base core is critical.
Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of rear overhang even too.
Core is critical.
A little bit. Um, isn't it like 2.5 to almost 3 feet behind the
Been destroyed.
bottom of the tire, not the back of the wheel well, but you think of the bottom of the tire where it makes contact with the road, it's about 3 feet back to the tail ends on a vet and that body. And they're kind of low swoop, especially right near the tire. Because it almost don't look like it is. Right. Yes, seats are on the floor. So the view is out the windshield, not down at the hood. All right, viewers, that's going to be it for today's broadcast. I played some Switchblade. Yay. We played for an hour. I played an hour and a half on Fallout, 2 hours on Predecessor, play for an hour on here. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Thanks for watching the live or the video later. Stay tuned. I'll be going live again. Have a great day. Okay. I just had to do an outro. We've been talking cars. That's fine while I'm gaming. I just done with this game. I did my challenges. So, yeah. Yeah. So, that has a 2 rail frame under it, don't it? And they had gas shocks to the rear axle, but not like the Malibu, not the G-body shuffle. I'd have to look at underping the chassis. Bless you. I believe the axle had trailing arms leading up to the. Damn, I have to look at the. You said 78, bet. I'm trying to think of the suspension points in the rear. The front was upper and lower control arms with a gas shock running through it, like everything. That's good. LSD, limited slip. Because both wheels are going to spin the same speed and try to carry you off one way if it's wet. So 350, not a Spitfire, 4 barrel carb, probably smogged out 78. The beginning of it, not as bad as 87. Like 78, they were already. You know what? Actually, 78 would have had EGR. By 87, it would have had all them vacuum hoses. more like an idle air control. The cruise control would have been linked in that way, like all vacuum and electronic, beginning electronic, not like wiring everywhere, vacuum wires, vacuum hoses everywhere, and a basic computer wiring controlling it. But yeah, 350, uh, shit, probably 190 horse, and not like no 400 horse vet. The C4 was worse. The C4 was like 105. Yeah, well, 90, 80. So, trying to think when the C3 to the C4 was it 84 up to 90, and then they started going to. So like I remember the 88 like IROC Z and that Camaro wise, the square, double squares, and the previous gen was like the big round lights. I loved it. It was an F body. It was the big round lights, and then the turn signals in the grill slit, and the headlights were humped up higher than the whole rest of the hood. Now that obviously Trans Am Firebirds shared the F body, the Camaro body, but like that rear wheel well, that floor pan, all that was pretty weak and thin and a little too low to the ground or driveline. You put anything oversized for a differential, a powertrain angle, drive shaft, suspension lowering, you're rubbing. You were rubbing, and not only were you rubbing, but that was already like thin metal. Like you could roll something in and out of the garage and damn near rub through the sheet metal with the drive shaft. But that just means putting in tunnels, full trans tunnel besides the drive tunnel, and screw the rear seat. And I think it just got left completely out. But the whole like besides tubbing, it didn't really have a tub, but it had an actual differential tub. Like it was tubbed all the way across, side to side, instead of for the two big wheels. You know, everything had to like drop down. It was like channeling a frame, or like when you drop a truck down on the frame instead of above it. You know what they call that? Channeling. When the cab of a pickup literally lays under the frame now instead of above it. It's been slit and dropped over it, channeled. The axle and driveline were pretty much channeled. It's all tunneled out to fit. I don't know if you saw those pictures. Man, some of those were like not dead cars. They never get something too bad sheet metal wise, but look at the difference. You got those pictures? The Mustang, the Camaro. There was a Trans Am.